Hey everyone, it's Serica and welcome back to the studio, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm going to be planning the month of December in my new planner here. This is the Travelers Company 2022 monthly insert, and it actually starts in December. I think that's great because you can transfer some of the things from your previous planner or bullet journal into this lovely calendar here, and it gives a sense of continuity as you plan for 2022. So I am going to do just that today. I have my bullet journal here, which is the A6 Stalogy. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Starting in September, I have these hand-drawn calendars, which honestly, it took me quite a while to lay these all out using a ruler and some Micron pens, which is why I'm so excited to use this new planner. But before I begin, let me take a moment to tell you about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes on how to level up your creative skills. I have been using Skillshare for over a year, and I love just learning more about painting, drawing, photography, editing, even business and entrepreneurship. And recently I have been loving this class by Holly Coley Murchison, which is called Creating Your Dream Career, Uncover and Apply Your Creative Strengths. I recommend this class for anyone who wants to pursue a creative career but are unsure of how to get there. And I think it's vital to take inventory of your creative strengths and assess how you're spending your time, which is our most valuable currency. This class is short, but it's jam-packed with exercises that you can do in your journal to help you get to where you want to be in the future. If you'd like to give it a try, check out the link in my video description below. The first 1,000 people to use it will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. This is a little writing board that I don't even put underneath the page. I actually use it more as a barrier between my skin and the paper. And that's because any lotions or cuticle oil that I put on my hands, I don't want it to get onto the page, which creates problems for my fountain pen. If you have any issues with your fountain pen on the paper, check to see if residue from any skin products are getting onto your paper, or even just the naturally occurring oils from your skin. I use 4 different colors to do the color coding. Last year I was using 3, but I decided to add a new category. So this lovely green blue color is for appointments or anything that has a time attached to it. And this brown color is my everyday ink. So that's for everything that doesn't fall into the other categories. I also have a golden brown. It's so lovely, and I use that for social events or anything that has to do with friends and family. And finally, I have a maroon color, which is for any deadlines related to work. I will leave all the ink colors and the fountain pen that I'm using in the video description. And these are extra fine nibs, by the way, because I just feel like with this calendar, I have to write teeny tiny, and it just helps to have an extra fine nib. I went from a Sunday start calendar to a Monday start calendar, and that threw me off a little bit, so I made several mistakes. As you can see here, the paper is ivory, which meant that the correction tape I was using kind of stands out. Luckily, I've got a bunch of washi tape, stickers, and all kinds of stationery to cover up this correction tape, so let's get into it. I think it's going to take a little while for me to adjust from a Sunday calendar to a Monday start calendar, but honestly, it makes so much sense to have the week start on Monday. That's the beginning of the work week, then you have all the weekdays together, and you've got the weekend at the end of the week. So it makes sense, but I'm just so used to the Sunday start calendar. Let me know if you use Sunday start or Monday start. I'm looking forward to so many things in December, And I feel like now that my firstborn is 2 years old, every holiday is so exciting, and I get to relive the magic of the holidays through his eyes. So it's just truly so much more of a wonderful time of the year when you have that sense of childlike joy. I hope that you have a really wonderful December as well, wherever you are. We've got a lot of Christmas celebrations. I also have a lot of time to spend with my family, which I cherish so much. The other things that I'm planning to do is utilize some of the days off that my husband has so I can really get some creative work done this month. And that is something that I'm really looking forward to as someone who is always trying to squeeze that into all my free time. I just really am excited to have big blocks of creative free time. I didn't have any sort of plan going in with the decorating part of this, but I just started using one cozy little drink and then suddenly more drinks came out. I have this washi tape from Stationery Pal full of coffee drinks, and I put that over one of the mistakes here with the correction tape right over Sesame Place because we're gonna need a lot of coffee for that. Before you know it, I was putting more coffee cups all over, and the theme, I guess, is like a warm and cozy drink look and feel. I've got a little color scheme going on with the warm browns and the neutrals, which is so comforting to me. And I'm really trying my best not to cover up too much of the space that I might need to write other events in these little boxes. But I just can't help it. I love putting little decorations here and there. I recently got these tiny little post-it notes, which are so cute. They look like miniature notebook pages, and I really didn't need to use it for this, but I wanted to test out fountain pen ink on them. I'm happy to say that fountain pen ink works beautifully on them, and they'd be really great for writing down plans or events that aren't set in stone just yet, so you can always move the sticky note from one day to another, and that's what I plan to use them for. I'm just writing down a few more things into the calendar, and then I think I'm going to leave it at that. As the month progresses, I'll be writing more things in, maybe adding a few more stickers here and there. So for next month's video, I will show you what it looks like all filled up, so stay tuned for that. As I do these plan with me videos with the monthly and the weekly calendars, let me know what you'd like me to talk about for them. If you have any questions about planning, or maybe I'll just talk about what I'm looking forward to during the month or the week. I plan to kind of have these as a new series on my channel so that we can plan and journal together. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you're doing for this month in December. I would love to know. Until the next video, happy journaling, happy art making, and I'll see you next time. Bye.